Hi, Far.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Good night.
Oh, good night.
Long
I
time no
think you
see.
use good night for like you use good night for like when we have to like go to sleep, I think. So if
Yeah,
you can say good afternoon then.
yeah. Because I want sleep after that. And no, after what's 25, 21
Oh, 20,
episode
yeah, 25, 21, yeah, yeah, yeah.
left. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Oh, I think it's kind of bad.
Yeah. And
Oh.
uh, we will discuss about the quality of education in Indonesia. She is Farah. Farah
Mm.
is one of my close friend, and she is a teacher in Cikal School. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
Farah can introduce yourself, Farah?
Oh, okay. Oh, hello. I don't know who watch this live, but yeah, guys, my name is Farah. You can call me Farah. So actually, I'm not an expert in education. I just interest in education. That's why I got my bachelor study of education. So yeah, if I said something wrong, for example, like the wrong information or I did some misperceptions, you can correct me, guys. So that it's just a discussion. So so don't expect too much, yeah, guys. I also a newbie.
Yeah. But you know, English Farah is fluently than me.
Oh yeah, it's actually a part of our practice for a better English, yeah. So
Yeah, yeah, I know because Farah teach with English. Yeah, because Cikal is
mm-hmm.
international school and bilingual English and
Yeah,
bahasa Indonesia.
Indonesia, yeah, that's right. Mm-mm.
Okay. Uh, Maybe the first, what is different about Cikal and different school commonly?
Okay. So there are several aspects, I guess, that make Cikal is different with my previous school. Is that first of all, of course, the curriculum. So like Cikal use some of the curriculum is based on the student interest. So we have IB curriculum, we have Cambridge, and also we have curriculum 13 national curriculum, and the student can choose which ones of the program that they want. For example, like in senior high school, we have curriculum 2013 and also Cambridge. So the students can choose, for example, they choose chemistry with curriculum 2013, but they also can choose physics using the A level, or I mean the Cambridge, and the mathematics with A level with Cambridge curriculum, something like that. So they can choose which one they are prefer, which curriculum they are prefer for, and also I think there are a lot of programs, so we use it as a credit. So in Cikal we use a credit system. We don't use like only a lesson and then like the state lesson that choose by the school, but we use credit. So every program has like their own credit. For example, science have 2.5 credit and so on, and they have to fulfill a certain amount of credit in one semester, something like that. So that's why they only have like the main program for, so language, religion, math is the main program, and then the other is the interest program. They can choose whatever they want, so something like that. So for example, like art, for example, we have a visual art, which mean like seni rupa, and we also have
Hmm.
music. If you want to learn music instrument, bisa. And then if you want to learn vocal, for example, yes, you can take the vocal, you can take the music, you can take the visual art, you can take comic maker, for example, if you are interested in making comic, for example, something like that. So it's the difference because is that in Cikal we more like personalize the program and then the curriculum based on the student interest. That's more. That's the most different things, and we don't have rank. Jadi nggak ada ranking, guys. So it's based. It's only
Oh,
based. We only grading the students with the level. It's the level of development of the student itself. So there will be no ranking to compare one student with the other student.
hmm, very interesting.
Is it too?
Uh,
Is it too? I mean, is it too fast?
no, no. Uh, Interesting. Far. how about every student has the different choice, and it is make many lesson in the school. How about the teacher teach it? You said the lesson is based the student interest. Why? How? But many different interests in student. The teacher.
Okay, so first of all, the program will be open if there is a teacher that qualified for this program. So for example, for right now, we don't have Japanese or Korean language in Surabaya, but Japanese and Korean language are available for the other Cikal in Jakarta. It is because in Surabaya, we don't have those teachers who are qualified for this program. So the program will be open if there is a qualified teacher for that. So that's why even though the student can choose, but yeah, it's also need some requirement for the teachers. So that's why, yeah, not too much program actually, but we have like we only open certain program, and moreover. And then the program will be open, so student can choose the program before the semester begins. And then there are some requirements for the program to be open. The first one is there are qualified teacher for that, and then the second one is if there are at least 4 or 5 students, if I'm not mistaken, that choose those program. Jadi kalau programnya itu nggak sampai ada 4 atau 5 orang yang pilih, berarti programnya nggak jadi dibuka kayak gitu.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, and now you said there is no ranking in Cikal. How about the teacher? Wait.
Assess the student, something like that.
Yeah, assess the student. Yeah.
Okay, we assess. It's okay. I'm also nervous.
I mean, like the Zuad says, I'm nervous, I'm insecure. Like, wait.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, no. You can continue.
Okay. So how we assess the students in Cikal? We have like we assess the student based on the skills. So there are several learning objectives. It's related with the skill. So for like intelligent, and then communicative and reflective, innovative, something like that. So we assess the student based on the skills, and every skill we will assess on every skill. So they have their own grade for innovative, for example. They have their own grade for intelligent. They have their own grade for communicative, and then we assess it into 5 levels. So there are 5 levels of students' development skills. The first one is starting up, and then the second one is beginning. The third one is developing. The fourth one is expanding, and the last one is bridging over. The standard for like KKM, we say KKM, is the third one. So which means developing. Yeah, that's one.
Okay.
So the developing is the standard, and then the expanding is like the number 1 or number 2 smartest student, something like that. And then the bridging over, it's kind of rare for students to get the bridging over, because bridging over, it means like you are in first grade, but you have the ability, but your skill ability is like in second grade, so something like that. That's a bridging over. So it's kind of rare for bridging over, for students to get bridging over.
How about,
there is a question. Isn't your school there is a student cash bond and canteen? a nice question, Zuhad. So for now, because of pandemic, the canteen is closed. But if I'm not mistaken, I hear for like my fellow teachers at Cikal that there is a canteen, and we use like a coupon. So the students need to change their money to coupon first, and then they buy something using the coupon. I think there is no kasbon in country.
Kasper. Okay, how about homework in Cikal? Teacher
Oh, okay.
can give a student homework or student free about homework.
Oh, we don't assess students. Actually, I think we give students quiz, for example, something like that. Yeah, we give them, but we have like we can choose. I think it's depend on the student needness. I think so. So we have like for example, in chemistry, in the subject that I teach, I have 4 lesson hour. Yeah, lesson hour. So I can use the 3 lesson hour for live teachings, and I can use 1 lesson hour for independent learning. So sometimes students use the independent learning to complete the work, for example, project, or even if they want to ask one-on-one session.
Oh no.
So privately ask something with teacher. Yeah, we use the independent learning hour for that.
Oh,
Oh, is it my internet?
but in here delay. How about in there? Hello,
Yeah. Oh, okay, okay.
for connection.
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah,
Oh yeah, okay.
okay.
And then what else?
Yeah.
Oh, Zuhas, I never give my student homework, so they never study later.
Yes.
So in
But
Cikal, actually, we train the students to be a independent learner. So yeah, they have to know their weakness and which part they have to improve. So that's why, oh, the thing that I didn't find in my previous school is that reflection. So every student have to do reflection for like in every to do the reflection for like what their weakness in this topic, what are the difficulties that they face in this topic, and then how they can solve this one, without something like that. So every student have to do reflection. That's the things that I didn't find in my previous school. Mhm.
okay, Far.
And what? Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
okay, Far. Okay, I read an article and about growth mindset and
Mm-hmm.
fixed
What?
mindset, about growth mindset and fixed mindset when the parents when the student have a great score and the parent said the student uh, her son about uh, you are genius, you are have great score because you are genius. It is I think uh, no not too good. It is not too good, and uh, we can and other parents said you have great score because it is good your effort, your good effort, because I think
Mm-hmm.
yeah uh, many parents as uh, uh, menilai tadi apa Far?
Assess.
Yeah, assess her son with the genius and lazy, and yeah, it is I think it is fixed mindset, and uh, it is make the son, the student not be better, and if we can uh, ex some or student with effort, their effort, I think it is be better than we look the genius or not genius the student. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How about
Yeah.
in Cikal? Uh, you can like apa? Yeah. I
Okay.
very
Yeah.
wait.
Well,
Ah, ah,
what
I
is
think
that?
I need this book and
Oh, what is
I
that?
forget this assessment because I
Assessment.
forget this this works. Yeah.
Okay. So, as I said before, that we don't have a grading system. I mean, we don't state the student that, oh, this student is the science score for this student is 90, for example, or this one is 85, for example. We don't give that, but we give like, oh, the students actually in developing stage, uh, madam or mister, because these are several things that they can improve, blah 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 blah. So we give it to the parents. There are several things that the student can improve for the next grade or the next developing stage, something like that. So yeah, it's also important that we also understand the process of the students, right? Even in Cikal, we actually cannot state a student is lazy or something like that. No, we cannot state something like that, because we actually, if the student do not if actually the student if the student did not do the homework, for example, or did not do the text, for example, we cannot state this student is a lazy or something so on. But we have to like we have to get close to the students and try to know, is there any problem, what happened with you, is there any problem, which one is difficult, is it too difficult, which one is difficult, do you need one-on-one session, do you need an extra hour to learning together, something like that. Because we cannot judge a student by just looking the outside, right? We have to know that every student have their own, what we call it, their own their
Characteristic.
one of my student is here. Every student have their own what have their own
Characteristic.
characteristic and interest, right? So we cannot judging students based on, oh, the student cannot do this one, so it means the student is not good enough, for it's not genius for something. No, I think
Yeah.
we
And
have to learn the process, and we also
yeah,
need um, to give appreciation for every student's effort. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
And this is the part of my process to improve my English skill. And I have like my book masih belajar. It
Oh,
is
well, actually, you have a lot of books.
yeah. I like read book because I don't have activity. Yeah.
Do you have any book recommendation, especially about education? Maybe you can share it to me, or for your
Oh, yeah,
viewer. Yeah, book
yeah.
recommendation.
This is for education. Pengantar
Oh, what is that?
analisis real education.
Pengantar analisis. What is that?
Pengantar analisis
Real.
real.
Oh, it's
Uh,
is it
for
Institut
education.
Teknologi Bandung?
Analisis real. Yeah. I think I read a book about self development like masih belajar Iman
Mm-hmm.
Usman and Dear Tomorrow Mau di Ayunda. You
Mm-hmm.
can,
I read this book
yeah,
also.
it is good book and yeah,
There are a lot of motivation there. A good
yeah,
words, wise word.
yeah. I think so. And there are interesting in
Mm-hmm.
Tikal. You
Mm-hmm.
you ever told me about you uh, call the student is with uh, I forget
Okay.
what
So
with
we're friends.
friends.
We call
Yeah.
the student as friends. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
It,
Yeah. How can
it
you
just
explain why you why the protocol in Cikal have to the teacher to call their student with friends?
Is that why we call the student like hi friends, hi guys, something like that, or if we use Indonesia, we will say kak, something like that, kakak, for example. It's because it's simple because we want to be close with the students and we don't want to have any gaps with the students. So yes, respect between the students and the teacher are still there, but we want to make to become closer with the student. I think that's the reason. And moreover, many teachers are in Cikal are on my age, so it's like between 20 and 30. So we actually still young, and we don't have too much gap age with the students.
Oh, see.
Mm-hmm.
And your student call you Miss Farah or Bu Farah or
Oh, commonly they call us Miss.
Miss? Miss Farah. Okay, Miss Farah. Okay, we can move to the general topic. It is about the quality of education in Indonesia. How about your opinion about how about your opinion about the quality of education in Indonesia? Because there are many problems in our education.
Whoa, what is the problem? Can you give example?
Yeah, and the first one in the teacher, the salary of the teacher is more cheaper than OMR, and and there is many problem in the student perspective. Yeah, maybe you you can explain this your opinion, your perspective, and
Okay. First of all, there always be a weakness from every system. So there are no perfect system. Even maybe it looks good, but in the implementation it can have a problem. It's of course that's a system. So first of all, I think if we talk about the salary of the teacher itself, well, yeah, I think it's kind of well, actually, I'm really grateful because I have a good salary, right? And then compared to the others, and also, well, I check the salary, like the regulation of the salary for the honorar teacher in Indonesia, but actually, it's depend on every school. That's the fact. So even the regulations said that the salary of teacher in Indonesia can use the school can use the operational school budget from our boss for up to 50% of those, but it's actually depend the fact that it's actually depend on every school. So for example, like what I found here is that the boss for one school for this school is actually only what we say 6 million, is that right? Million is juta, right?
yes.
Yeah, okay, 6 million. It's the boss for 1 month, and there are 6 honorary teacher in this school. So and then there with the other operational school. So one honorary teacher only get around 300,000 rupiah a month, which is, I think, it's not enough for eating. I mean, for food, I think it's not enough. So that's but the other school that have higher operational school budget, of course, the honorary teacher will get more than that school. So that's why. Yeah, I think that's why. I think but because of this one, the problem is sometimes we have like P3K and CPNS, right? we have the test for the position. But sometimes the fact also in national school is that the teacher can be applied from like the behind. I mean, school hire a honorary teacher. Sometimes it's not based on there is no test, right? There is no test for that school.
Because
Sometimes it's based on the family relationship, something like that. Jadi sekolah itu kadang
yes.
I mean kayak gitu kan. So
Inner
jadi nggak ada
inner person.
Ya, orang dalam gimana. Ya jadi nggak ada seleksinya tapi diterima gitu. So that's why so jadi masih belum ada regulasi jelas. So the clear regulation is still kind of
and how does solve about this problem?
It's difficult. It's difficult because I don't know the regulation, like the current regulations, and I don't know how many honorary students in Indonesia, and I don't know, is it really? I mean, is the amount of the honorar is like equal with the amount of the students, something like that, the needness, and I don't know. I cannot give any idea about that. I mean, how we can fix it. I think if we can make a clear regulation about how a school can hire a honorary teachers, and then the clear regulation about the salary, I think it's better.
Yeah.
But do you know that there is a new curriculum right now? Kurikulum Merdeka.
Yeah. No, I just know the name Merdeka Belajar and Kampus Merdeka, but about this because I don't follow education because I'm not teacher. Yeah, you know, I'm cross major.
Also you really want to get the communication. Sorry, communication major for the next study.
Yeah, I think the school have to be a business school. It is not about money. It is the independent financial of the school, and it is every school have independent financial, not only depend boss from Ministry of Education. I think it is the increase salary of the teacher because
but actually we cannot do that. I mean, there is the regulation that
especially state school.
I mean, there is a regulation that we cannot iuran, kita nggak bisa tarik iuran kan?
I see.
Parents, that's the regulation.
It is state school, but in non-government school, it's can manage the finance, and I think it is make the non-government school can be better than state school if because you know in everything about money and like the slogan of Jerbasuki Mabea, the success need to financial. Finance.
I also agree with that. Like money is everything for now. You will get a better access for education and for healthcare if you have more money. That.
It is. That's your opinion. Or doctor, you can choose
If you have
their soon, soon son or daughter. Yeah, if
son or
you married
daughter,
and if you married and you have son or daughter, you choose their school, uh, dormitory school or Islamic school or international school or state school for them.
oh, well, it's actually depend on my financial condition at that time.
No, no, no. Uh, uh,
It's
this is
my expectation, my hope, something like that. I'm going to make them go to the international school, I guess. If I have money, then that's the
yeah,
requirement. If I have money, I think I'm going to put more. I'm going to get them in international school. More offer for like the primary level, because
mm,
I think they have to, because in primary level we have to maximize their potential, the development of their potential. So I think in primary level it's better to choose non-government school. I mean, what we say, that private school, because they can
yeah,
maximize the potential. I mean, the foundation, the basic things must be uh must be good. So that's why I think
yeah,
I consider that for now. I think it's better if I take my student to Cikal, maybe in the primary level. In primary level, I just think about that first.
yeah,
For
yeah.
further, I don't know.
International school in Indonesia or in abroad?
Well, I think in Indonesia, because they're still young. Because they're
Yeah,
still young.
yeah. How about senior high school? The senior high school
Senior high
in
school.
Indonesia? Yeah,
Well, it's
still
going
young or
to it's yeah, still, yeah, it's depend on their choice lah later, and what they
oh,
want to do in the future. Like, depends on what university they want to go.
yeah. I
Because
see,
to
I see.
go outside, for example, like study abroad, I think it's better to make them study in international school, right? Because of the curriculums and also the culture. But if they want to
Yeah,
study in Indonesia, yeah, I think you can go to the government school. Then it's okay.
yeah. Uh, because I see the many public figure have experience in abroad school like uh,
Mhm.
Najwa Shihab has exchange to and Azrul Ananda, Putri Tanjung, and yeah,
Mhm.
other public figure in Indonesia and the Belva, Iman Usman, and yeah, they have experience in uh, go abroad and education in abroad. Yeah, how about have to your son or daughter go abroad or just in Indonesia?
Well, actually, I haven't a dream to go abroad, of course. I mean, to feel the other experience, not only in Indonesia, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think it's better to get another experience with other cultures and other system, and then to have a comparison, which one is better, and then you can apply it in Indonesia, for example. I think that's the good point. If there is a chance, why not?
Yeah, I see. Indonesia, no, the future education Indonesia in the future. Maybe Indonesia education more better
Oh yeah,
than
maybe.
abroad. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
if
yeah.
the
We hope
uh,
so. We hope so.
yeah bachelor in education is uh, cum laude.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is can change in education in it. Yeah, and you one of the change maker.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
oh, that's
so.
the high. Yeah, I hope so. But yeah, let's
Yeah.
see. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
How about your
Oh,
and you still in Cikal as the teacher and you try the P3K or you try in
mm-mm.
other career? How?
Oh, okay. Well, it's quite interesting. So, actually, what I think right now is that my mind right now is I want to stay in Cikal because actually in
Yeah.
Cikal there is a
Best school,
workshop
I think. Oh, workshop.
workshop for like for teacher to learn another curriculum such as IB curriculum and Cambridge curriculum. Even there will be a contract to not live in Cikal because of you already registered in the workshop on this workshop. So I think I'm going to stay in Cikal, and I think I want to learn the other curriculum such as like IB and Cambridge if I have a chance for that.
Mm.
I think that's one. I want to learn the other curriculum first, and then because
Yeah.
right now I'm just qualified with national curriculum, like because I learned national curriculum during my bachelor study, and that's why I think it's kind of interesting if I can learn another curriculum like
Mm.
IB or Cambridge. Yes,
Yeah. I think Cikal is one of the best school in Indonesia. Yeah, and
well,
it
I hope
is
so.
improve your skill, your teach skill, your
Mm-hmm.
career, and your improve your financial.
Hmm.
Yeah, and uh, how about your hope? How about your hope in education Indonesia? Hope.
Okay, my hope for education.
Hello.
Yeah,
For,
yeah. Sorry, it's lagging.
yeah.
It's lagging on me.
There are no cheating, student cheating.
But well, my hope for education, of course, we hope that that can ngapain guys ngomong-ngomong tok tuh.
Hmm.
There will be a better system for not only the if you talk about the education, not only about the lesson but also about the teachers and also curriculum and so on in Indonesia. There always be improvement in curriculum, so I hope it will give us a better change in the future. Yeah, of course we want the better change in the future. In the future. Yeah, I hope that.
Okay, far. Because
Mm-hmm.
the time is
Up
almost
and you
over.
want to
And what's
and we have to
the
watch 21, 25, 21, 25, 21.
no, no. Yeah, you know, it is at nine kan? Then
Oh yeah, at 9.
yeah. Before we watch it, maybe you have the closing statement or quotes for motivates
Oh,
me and others.
oh, I didn't prepare it, Hawk, actually.
Actually,
What is the quote? No, I didn't prepare it. Maybe you have a quote for me. How about you?
uh, uh,
Oh,
I, I too fast far.
boy, it's
And
in it's the end of the time.
yeah, and I blank. Okay, and thank you, Far. Thank you for
Oh,
your
thank you,
time.
Haki, for sharing. Mhm.
Thank you for help me to improve my English in this session. And yeah, in the other moment, yeah, I thank you very much to you, and wish you success, always
I hope.
happy, and thank
Amin.
you. Good day.
Yeah, have a good day.